What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
My name is Mulo and this here is Ntokozo, and she's beautiful. As always.
Thank you, baby. Guys, thank you so much for showing us all the love. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, please make sure that you subscribe. If you enjoy the video right at the end, please give us a big thumbs up. And of course, if you want to be a part of the notification gang, just hit the bell and you know we got you.
So we do a lot during the week. You've started a brand new show, so our typical Friday is me finishing at work and coming to pick you up at your brand new show. Tell me about your brand new show.
I can't say much now, but all I know is that it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So here's a crazy thing about it is that here's how a weekend starts, right? I have a show that I shoot on Thursday nights, like super late.
Yo,
and from
and then you
Rhythm
come
City,
back at like 1 a.m.
From Rhythm City, you came to crash my set, where you came through to my show to see like what I'm doing with my show.
Yeah.
And on the Friday, I returned the favor by coming to the set of your brand new show.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice crashing your set. It's so different where you're so used to being in front of the camera.
Strange.
Sometimes you even forget, Horio, there's so much work kind of that goes into this thing because, you know, we just come there, do links, work hard, memorize lines, you know, put in our own personalities, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
But you guys must sit there, direct everything.
Yeah, I must direct everything, make sure the shots are cool, make sure that the presenters are doing what they're supposed to do. And yeah, check out my brand new show coming out on your screens and everywhere, syndicated worldwide.
Sure.
In like a month.
Ba, ba, ba,
1 month, I'll be done shooting. It's gonna be crazy. And afterwards, like I said, when we have been working super hard during the week, we like to chill at home and relax.
I love Fridays, guys.
And the one person that makes sure that sees us on a Friday is Pimelo.
Pimelo Kobini.
Where have you been? Where have you been? Hello. I've been watching the Kardashians for the past 3 hours.
I had to sort out stuff at the office.
Okay, and then we hang out all the time. Pim is freaking, he's amazing.
Pim
He's
is-
like,
oh,
he understands the both of us in a
Pim
strange
is
way.
our third person, okay? If Mulo's not around, I'm probably with Pim. If
And
I'm
if
not
she's
around,
not around,
you're probably with Pim. Kisha, when we do our wedding vows, Pim will be there in the middle. I take thee.
And on this particular Friday, he came through and he brought a friend of his, Ugiven, who is another friend of mine that you didn't really know.
I didn't even know. Like, first of all, I didn't know that you and Given were friends. But then I should have actually clicked it together because, you know, people were like in the radio, were in the radio space together, even from back then till now. Like, you guys are so close.
Let me tell you about Given actually. Given is like one of the smartest people that I met at YFM. He came when I was leaving, but somehow we really connected while he was still at YFM. He's moved on to 5FM now.
Yeah.
He produces Smash Africa's show, and I think he manages Tando Tabeti.
Yeah.
Our Friday night is literally just hanging out with our friends at home. And like we said in the video from last week, we hang out at home, we have a nice braai.
Fridays are a great mutual day for us to like
chill
relax and chill
at home
and talk about the stresses of the week and complain about everything and everybody. So yeah, it's great. This time around, Pam was around, Given was around, and great chats. Even though it was cold, but those conversations made it futimasa. Let's move on to my favorite day of the week. Saturday. What else is it? Give me a Saturday.
Okay, our usual Saturdays are very much about connecting together, you and I finding each other, and just having a day where we don't like to book gigs, even though gigs sometimes come, sometimes I have shoots, sometimes you have shoots, but we try to make sure that at least on a Saturday that we're not busy and we can just do romantic couple things on a Saturday and just reconnect. There's a nice restaurant in Harties, right? Which is kind of themed like you are in Paris. So it's a coffee shop, a restaurant, and there's the Eiffel Tower right there and a nice view of the dam.
Yeah.
And we went there and it's such a great place.
It's so, guys, it's so cute. Do you know my favorite feature of all of that? The locks. Because that's where you kind of just like sketch your name like forever and ever and be like, Ntokozo loves Mulo from now till eternity.
So what they do is that they theme it little Paris, little France. There is the Eiffel Tower.
Nice coffee shop, you know. So
It really feels like you're in Paris. I've never been to Paris, but if Paris feels like anything, definitely that place.
yeah, that place is really nice. That's like a typical Saturday for us. It's all about being Dora, the explorer.
So check this out. Right after we went to that restaurant, right, we tried to look for another place to have lunch, and it was quite, because we hadn't planned properly. It was just like literally impromptu. We're just gonna go to Harties. We'll see what's there.
Yeah.
We went to this place it's actually quite nice.
It's
man. We
cute.
should go to it when we have booked a table.
Yeah,
properly.
it's nice. It's like a young beach vibe. You know, they kind of try to recreate like the whole beach vibe, like a Caribbean kind of feel. But I think one thing that I noticed, even when we were trying to find a restaurant, is that try go there in the afternoon, because most of the
Is this like a waterworks type of... Where are we? Where are we? Hello.
yeah, just call, make a booking. There's quite a couple of spots along the road. Just look out for them.
We also like to go to Parkhurst on a Saturday because it's pretty chilled.
Yeah.
It's not like too busy and like.
And
it's just a
places
nice
like
vibe.
a strip, you know, like any street or a strip that's got a lot of restaurants. So like on a typical Saturday, we're like, okay, let's try a new restaurant. Let's see if this one like is the
Or
vibe.
bar hop.
Yeah, ooh, bar hopping.
So we'll go to like either a Melville and we'll like bar hop in different
One place to the
places,
next, yeah.
or we'll go to Parkhurst and then they will hop to a place where we end up being comfortable, which is usually at Rockets. But anyway, that's another conversation for another place. We always argue about where we should go when we're in Parkhurst, and we always end up
At the
at the same place, which I said Rockets, but it's fine. Anyway, or we go to like a Rose Bank and we explore the strip there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of new places that have just opened up on the corner there in Rose Bank that we enjoy. But when we get home, because we like to be busy during the day, and then at night we don't like to go out on Saturdays. We like to chill in, be inside, make sure we're safe, and we Netflix and chill.
Yo.
Shout out to Showmax. Shout out to Netflix.
I don't like Showmax. Showmax is like ketchup that went to private school. You're just wasting so much data for. Nah, bruh, it's like you're wasting so much data, and everything that's on Showmax you can probably find on ketchup. That's why it's so annoying.
Anyway, we have both accounts. We have a Showmax account and we have a Netflix account. And we usually like to chill in on a Saturday, order pizza, order takeout, and we just chill and watch something on the net. I'll tell you the two shows that we're watching that are literally influencing the way we put out content.
Yeah.
The first one is She's Got to Have It. It's a Spike Lee
Gotta watch
it's a Spike Lee production, and it's just the way he puts together the music and the story is just beautiful. The art, it's beautiful.
Just make sure
That's the
you're
one show.
over 16.
The next show that we are watching pronto right now every single night is The Patriot Act with Hasim Minaj.
Wayne LaPierre, who's almost 70, tried to expense $5,000 a month for a 20-something female intern. And I know we're all thinking the same thing. Wayne LaPierre.
And it's just great. It's like long TED Talks and with nice elements and a nice witty,
Sorry, love.
like nice witty commentary. That's a typical Saturday night in our lives. Then Sunday is a precious day. So Sunday mornings are about going to church.
Yeah.
And then what we like to do on Sundays.
Utamutla was saying feel. Ah, baba. Yo, one day I'm gonna record it and put it on Instagram so you guys can.
You know what I mean? I grab my hymn book, I grab my Bible every Sunday. I try to wake you up. Some Sundays you wake up with me. Some Sundays you're too tired from the Saturday, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Sunday mornings we're usually at church.
We went to Tando Tabeta's birthday party.
Rocks in the air, PJs on the runway, young guy here. I don't land at the airport, I call it the clipboard. Therefore, I don't want to hear more back and forth about who's hottest, young holla.
At that party that she was hosting, ran into everybody that I love, man.
It was like a mini reunion for you guys, though. This was so great. Wait, Spinner in the Woods, guess who came with us?
P-Man.
My boy.
Mansu was there. Like I hadn't seen Mansu in a long time, and Mansu is like such an amazing human being to me. And she just got a brand new show, 947, with Fresh. So it was so awesome seeing her and just catching up on like our friendship.
Yeah. What happened?
I'm laughing at the crazy moment that happened when Nomuzi was there, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone started giving her a hard time about the fact that her surname is Mapena.
Support us, Mapena! Come on, Mapena! We knew it, Mapena! We knew it! Come on, Mapena! We knew it! Come on, man! We knew it, Mapena!
Disappoint me again, my
Shout out to
knew
Nomuzi.
it.
Nomuzi is really cool as well.
Yeah, yo. What a party. Location.
So let me tell you about this place, right? It's called The Beach. It's in Rivonia, and literally what the beach is they've recreated a beach vibe, but like in a restaurant, literally in the middle of Sandton in Rivonia. They've got sand. The bars are all like themed to like what a beach restaurant or a beach bar would be like. It's such a great venue.
I am a Converse human through and through. If you guys don't know, now you know.
On another Sunday, we hung out at J Something's event.
What up? I thought it was a picture, so I was already ready. You're not always ready.
Having a good time.
Welcome, bro. Welcome to my restaurant. Yeah, man. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me.
No, of course, man. Always invited. Everybody's invited.
Away. Snap is coming.
Does the all-star nights. So basically what happens, Jay Something has a night at his restaurant, something's cooking by Jay, and he brings on an artist, so the artist performs, they have a nice one-on-one, it's pretty cool, it's a nice intimate space, I loved it, and this time, guys, Msaki was there.
And my thing is, I've been fanning over Misaki's music since I went to Black Motion's album launch a few months ago, and that's where I discovered Misaki. And then I heard her on Black Coffee's album, and then I heard her on
Was it Prince KB?
Prince KB's album, and I'm like, this lady is just too crazy. And we happened to be at J Something's event where
Yeah.
he was literally showcasing her music.
Yo, that was beautiful, and it was also great because I got to see my girl Chen Wong. Guys, Chen and I go back. Whoo! Way, okay. If you don't know, Chen and I did Sisterhood together on ETV on Crazy, so that's where we met. We did a show together for like 5 years. Like a double date because she was there with her boyfriend.
Her
Jethro.
boyfriend is Jethro Tate, who's an artist. It's actually he happens to be one of my favorite artists because I love local music. He writes really well, and his music is really
He's
beautiful.
got a great voice. Like,
So shout out to Jethro. Jethro is one of my favorite artists in the
Yeah.
country. Look out for his music.
he's really dope. Yeah, so that night was amazing. I mean, the food was great, the company was great. Jay something, even he had Moti there, you know, with the guys, legit, I forgot what's that instrument called.
That's hilarious. That works. That works.
I forgot what that instrument is called, but yeah.
Yeah, you rock my world, and you got me changing things I do. One more time, say, yeah. You've got me crying over you. You rock my world.
So we really enjoyed hanging out at Jay Something's event, and Masaki's voice, as you heard, is beautiful, and that's what we usually do on a weekend together.
Yeah, and then we get home, we chill, we talk about it, we reflect. That's our typical weekend. As you can see, very chilled, nothing hectic. And yeah, we literally just try our best to still do the things that make us happy, that still keep us connected. And yeah, this is where we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Catch us next week.
Exactly. I need to give a special shout out to everyone who watches our videos, honestly, from beginning to end. So I'm back with it. If you watched it right till the end, please comment with a
A rocket to show that you watched the entire video.
Ah, rocket shooting right for the stars. Away, babes. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to share, you know, as well as to subscribe if you haven't already. We love you. Love and light.